YouTube? It's your boy Mar Too Nice, formerly known as the Marstex. It's been a couple months since I last uploaded, and I used to go by the Marstex on my old videos, but I recently changed it to my Instagram handle. That way I can, have just one brand. But I'm coming now to say that I'm going to try to upload more frequently. Right now we're stuck in this quarantine at least for another 30 days. So my videos are going to be limited probably to like just story times, or like maybe like reviews or rants or something like that. But I'm coming. I'm bringing the content. Before we get into this video that I'm about to do now, which is a story time of a Uber ride I had once. If you could just like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on that notification button for when my content starts coming out. I would greatly appreciate it if you show me some love. Let's get into the video.
Oh shit, I already been sipping on Edibles. I already been stacking my cabinet. I already happens in the element. It ain't. She gonna my phone on the internet.
Alright, so boom, check it out, right? In October 2018, I bought my first car, and I was able to do Uber. Don't mind this. I'm just making sure I'm in focus in my camera. But I bought my first car to do Uber. It was a 2003 Hyundai Elantra, silver tone. I named her Sasha. Don't ask me why. I just named her Sasha. I signed up for Uber right away, and on my third day doing Uber.
Yeah. It's only my third day out here. I don't know.
Yo, shit. And I remember I turned on my app at like 8 o'clock at night. It wasn't too late. It wasn't too late outside. But in October, it's dark around 8 o'clock in October. Turn on my Uber app in my house, and I get a ride. Okay, I accepted the ride because it said it was a 45-minute ride, and the longer the ride, the more money you get. So I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna get a lot of money for this. It's probably going to the airport. I'll drop him off at the airport, pick somebody up at the airport, and I have enough money for it today. So I go around the corner. The guy lives right out of my house. He lives like 2 minutes, two blocks away. I pick him up, and he gets in the car. Boom. Okay, cool. And now, I don't mind if people talk to me while I'm doing Uber, and I'll talk back. But it all depends on the vibe. But I normally let the passenger, set the tone. So he starts talking, and we're having regular people conversation. No big deal. He asked me what I do besides Uber. I said I go to school. I'm studying to be a criminal justice major. And he's like, oh, cool, well. And this is where things like kind of took a left turn. He tells me, side note, when people get in the car in Uber, some people who talk feel the need to tell you anything. And I mean anything. So, he tells me he's been in prison for 15 years and he just got out. And the reason why he went in was because someone snitched on him.
Okay.
Then he's like, so what are you studying in criminal justice right now? And I said, well, we just finished a unit on serial killers. And this is when he just goes, oh, I love serial killers. And he goes and starts talking about like Ted Bundy and all these different serial killers. And I'm just sitting here like, alright, dude. Cool. So like, he goes on for like 10 minutes telling me about these serial killers and stuff. And then he's like, yeah, well, I'm on my way to drop some money off to my daughter, and then I'll come right back up here. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. I can do that. And he's like, yeah, we're going to Kensington, where this one serial killer lived, right down the street from me. And again, I'm like, okay. So I'm driving along, and he's just going on and on about this guy. How like he like I think burned his family or killed his family. Something happened to this guy. And Kensington, by the way, is a part of the city of Philadelphia that's not too desirable, especially to be in around nighttime, because it can get violent. So I'm driving, and we're getting close to the destination, and we pass the house of the serial killer, where he used to live, at least. And he asked me to slow down, because he wants to reminisce about living close to this guy.
What? What the fuck?
And I'm weirded out at this point. I don't know what is about to go on. I'm like, this guy's gonna murder me. So we get to his destination, and he asked me to pull over. I'm like, okay, cool. I pull over into a little parking spot, and I'm about to put my four-ways on, and he tells me, he said, hey, turn your lights off. They don't like that around here. Okay, so I turn my lights off, and I don't put the car in park though. That's the one thing I did not do. I kept it in drive. He gets out the car, and I see a guy standing on the corner, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna keep my head on a swivel because I don't know if I'm being set up or what's about to happen now. So he goes around the corner, he disappears for like about 5 minutes, and I'm just sitting there like ready to just peel off. And so he comes back. I'm like, alright, cool, it's time to go. He's coming back. And he's walking to the car, but he doesn't get in the car. He goes behind the car, and I can see him in my rearview mirror. I'm looking at him, and all I see is him reach into his pants. And at that time, I knew it was over. I put my foot on the gas pedal and started driving. He runs up to the door and knocks on it. Hey, I was just taking a leak, man. I'm like, so I let him back in the car. I give him some hand sanitizer so he can clean his hands up, and we head back on up to the suburbs. But the whole ride home, he's still talking about being in prison, being snitched on, and not wanting revenge, but not going for it because he wants to change his life. And I'm just like, dude, I hear you, but like, I don't want to hear you. And I keep checking my back seat just to make sure that he's not going to try to like knife me up while I'm driving or something, you know? So I get him back up here, I drop him off. He tips me extra $20 for going and taking him. To this day, I don't think he was dropping off money to his daughter. I think it might have been a drug deal. I think I was the wheelman for a drug deal, but you know, que sera, sera. Whatever happens, what happens. I made it out alive. Obviously, I'm here today. It was definitely something to open my eyes to the dangers of doing Uber. For anybody who wants to do Uber in the future, watching this video, don't let this story discourage you from doing so. It's great money. It's a great job. It's a great thing, something to keep you busy. I have other stories to tell, and I will tell them on other videos. But again, if you like this video, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button. And I will see you next time. Boom!
Oh shit, I already been sipping on Edivis. I already been stacking my cabinet. I already happens in the element. It ain't. She gonna mind for the internet. I already in the internet. I already been off the internet. Ain't. Oh shit, these niggas ain't tryna give me yet. I already got me with it yet. I already